Imagine your body as a bustling metropolis. Veins and arteries are the roads, and blood, the vehicles in transit. Now, think about the complications that a traffic jam can cause on these essential routes. Blood clots, the real traffic jams of the circulatory system, can be fatal. Did you know that small choices in your daily life, like what you put on your plate, can be decisive in avoiding this internal chaos? What if I told you that changing some habits could keep this traffic flowing smoothly? What would these habits be? Let's discover together how to prevent this silent threat and keep our pathways clean and safe. The consumption of processed meats, such as sausages, bacon, and ham, has been linked to various cardiovascular health issues. Epidemiological studies suggest that these foods are high in saturated fats, salt, and preservatives, such as nitrates and nitrites, which can contribute to increased blood pressure and vascular inflammation. These factors, combined, increase the risk of blood clot development, as inflammation and hypertension are known to impair endothelial function and promote thrombus formation. Furthermore, the presence of saturated fats raises LDL cholesterol levels, which can lead to the accumulation of plaques in the arteries, a common precursor of blood clots. Additionally, research has pointed out that the additives used in preserving these meats can transform into harmful compounds, such as nitrosamines, during the digestion process. These compounds have carcinogenic potential and can also affect blood coagulation, increasing the risk of clot formation. The frequent intake of these processed foods is related not only to cardiovascular problems, but also to a high risk of chronic diseases, such as type 2 diabetes, which in turn increases the predisposition to abnormal blood coagulation. Therefore, moderating their consumption is essential to maintaining cardiovascular health. The intake of trans and saturated fats, commonly found in fried foods and fast foods, plays a significant role in increasing blood viscosity and the formation of arterial plaques. These lipids alter the blood composition, increasing the concentration of bad cholesterol, LDL, and decreasing good cholesterol, HDL, thus facilitating the accumulation of fatty deposits in the arterial walls. This process is known as atherosclerosis, which can narrow and harden the arteries, substantially increasing the risk of blood clots. Trans fats, in particular, are considered extremely harmful to cardiovascular health, as they alter cholesterol levels and also promote a systemic inflammatory response that further impairs arterial health. Moreover, the excessive consumption of these fats affects the fluidity of the blood, making it more prone to coagulation. This occurs because the increased levels of LDL and arterial inflammation induce the release of coagulation factors, which can lead to the formation of thrombi or clots within the blood vessels. Studies have shown that diets high in trans and saturated fats are linked not only to an increased incidence of acute cardiovascular events, such as heart attacks and strokes, but also to a slower and more complicated recovery after such events. Therefore, reducing the intake of these fats is crucial to maintaining a healthy circulatory system and minimizing the risk of blood clots. The high consumption of sodas and other sweetened beverages is a significant concern for vascular health due to their high content of simple sugars, such as fructose and glucose. These sugars can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to chronic inflammatory responses in the body. Chronic inflammation is a known factor that damages the walls of blood vessels and favors the formation of blood clots. Additionally, the high sugar intake stimulates the liver to convert excess glucose into triglycerides, which are deposited in the arteries, contributing to atherosclerosis, a direct precursor of thrombosis. In the long run, the habitual consumption of sweetened beverages is associated with an increased risk of developing more severe cardiovascular diseases, such as heart attacks and strokes. These risks are exacerbated by sugar's role in raising blood pressure and enhancing the storage of visceral fat, further increasing the load on the heart and blood vessels. Reducing the consumption of sodas and replacing them with healthier options can significantly decrease the incidence of vascular inflammation and, consequently, the risk of blood clots. Replacing hydrogenated oils and refined flours in bakery products is an effective strategy for improving vascular health. Hydrogenated oils are rich in trans fats, which increase LDL, bad cholesterol, and decrease HDL, good cholesterol. exacerbating the risk of atherosclerosis. Healthier alternatives include the use of non-hydrogenated vegetable oils, such as olive or coconut oil, which contain mono and polyunsaturated fats beneficial for the heart. As for flours, opting for whole grain versions instead of refined helps maintain the integrity of the grain's nutrients, such as fibers, which help regulate blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation. Furthermore, incorporating whole grains like oats, quinoa, and almond flour can enrich bakery products with fibers, proteins, and essential fatty acids, which contribute to better cardiovascular health. These ingredients not only improve the nutritional profile of foods, but also provide a greater feeling of satiety, which can aid in weight management. Weighing ingredient options not just for convenience, but for their impact on health, can revolutionize the quality of bakery products regularly consumed, promoting heart and vascular health. Vitamin K plays a crucial role in blood coagulation, being essential for the synthesis of several proteins that regulate clotting. However, for people who are under anticoagulant treatment, such as warfarin, the intake of vitamin K needs to be carefully monitored. These medications work by preventing the recycling of vitamin K, thus reducing its availability to produce coagulation factors. A diet with an inconsistent amount of vitamin K can lead to fluctuations in INR, International Normalized Ratio, levels, making the treatment less effective and increasing the risk of blood clots or excessive bleeding, depending on the variation. To prevent complications, it is important for patients on anticoagulant therapy to maintain a stable intake of vitamin K, which does not mean eliminating foods rich in this vitamin, such as green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, broccoli, but rather consuming them consistently. Nutritionists or doctors can help establish a dietary plan that considers the individual needs of each patient, balancing the diet with vitamin K intake so that the medication maintains its effectiveness. Dietary adjustments should be made under professional guidance to prevent decompensation of anticoagulant treatment. Alcohol consumption can affect blood coagulation in various ways, complicating the relationship between alcohol and the risk of blood clot formation. In small amounts, alcohol can have an anticoagulant effect, reducing platelet aggregation and increasing HDL, good cholesterol. However, excessive and chronic alcohol consumption can lead to a procoagulant state. This effect is partly due to liver damage caused by alcohol, which can interfere with the production of coagulation factors and platelet function, as well as promote an inflammatory state that predisposes to clot formation. Additionally, alcohol can negatively influence fibrinolysis, which is the process by which blood clots are broken down in the body. Altering this mechanism can increase the persistence of clots in the vessels, raising the risk of complications such as deep vein thrombosis and pulmonary embolism. Therefore, it is advisable for individuals, especially those at risk of cardiovascular diseases, to limit alcohol consumption and monitor its impact on vascular health. Regular consultations with healthcare professionals are essential to adjust alcohol consumption and avoid potential risks to blood coagulation. Phytoestrogens are compounds found in foods like soy, and they have a chemical structure similar to human estrogens, which allows them to interact with estrogen receptors in the body. This interaction can have significant effects on blood coagulation, especially when consumed in large quantities. Studies indicate that phytoestrogens can either increase or decrease clot formation, depending on their concentration and individual predisposition. For example, in some people, they may promote coagulation by stimulating certain coagulation factors, while in others, they may exert anticoagulant effects by improving the lipid profile and reducing inflammation. The hormonal impact of phytoestrogens is also an important consideration, as they can influence the overall hormonal balance, potentially affecting blood coagulation in ways not fully understood. Especially in individuals who are undergoing hormone therapy or who have hormone-sensitive conditions, such as certain types of cancer, excessive consumption of soy may require caution. Consulting a healthcare professional is essential to assess the risks and benefits of soy consumption, considering the specific health conditions and dietary goals of each person. To minimize the risk of blood clots, it is crucial to adopt a balanced diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods and poor in components that promote excessive coagulation. Foods to be prioritized include those rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as fatty fish, salmon, sardines, nuts, and flax seeds, which help reduce blood viscosity and vascular inflammation. Additionally, fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants, such as strawberries, blueberries, spinach, and kale, can help neutralize free radicals and improve arterial health. These foods contribute to a healthy lipid profile and maintain normal blood pressure, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis. On the other hand, it is recommended to avoid or limit the intake of foods high in vitamin K if using anticoagulants, as well as reduce the consumption of processed meats, foods rich in saturated and trans fats, and sugary drinks, which can contribute to inflammation and increased blood coagulation. Adequate hydration is also fundamental, as dehydration can increase the concentration of blood cells and coagulation factors, raising the risk of clots. Regular consultations with a nutritionist can help establish a personalized dietary plan that considers all these variables, in addition to ensuring that the diet is nutritious, balanced, and appropriate for maintaining optimal vascular health. Adequate hydration is essential for maintaining vascular health and preventing blood clots. Water is necessary to keep blood viscosity at normal levels and to facilitate efficient circulation through the vessels. When the body is dehydrated, the blood becomes thicker and its ability to flow properly decreases, which can increase the risk of clot formation. Additionally, water helps transport nutrients and oxygen to cells while removing waste and carbon dioxide, which is vital for keeping the walls of blood vessels healthy and preventing the formation of atherosclerotic plaques that can lead to clots. Another crucial role of water is in the prevention of diseases such as high blood pressure, a condition directly related to the risk of blood clots. Adequate hydration helps regulate blood pressure because an adequate blood volume prevents the heart from working harder than necessary to pump blood. Therefore, drinking sufficient amounts of water daily not only improves overall health, but also significantly reduces the risk of severe vascular complications. Experts recommend drinking between 1.5 and 2 liters of water per day, but this amount may vary depending on the climate, level of physical activity, and individual health conditions. A healthy lifestyle is vital for the prevention of blood clots and the promotion of vascular health. Regular physical exercise, for example, not only improves blood circulation, but also helps regulate cholesterol levels and maintain body weight within a healthy range. Activities such as walking, swimming, or cycling facilitate the activity of the venous system and reduce venous stasis, one of the risk factors for clot formation. Additionally, exercise contributes to stress reduction, which is known for its negative impact on blood vessel walls due to the increase of hormones like cortisol. Stopping smoking is another crucial aspect of preventing blood clots. Tobacco contains chemicals that damage the inner lining of blood vessels, increase blood viscosity, and promote clot formation. Therefore, quitting smoking immediately reduces these risks and significantly improves cardiovascular function. Combined with stress management, which may include relaxation techniques such as meditation and yoga, these lifestyle changes create a healthier environment for blood vessels and significantly reduce the likelihood of serious vascular problems. Adopting these practices not only strengthens vascular health, but also improves overall quality of life. So, how will you act knowing that small changes can prevent major problems? Each dietary choice, every extra step in your daily routine, every glass of water you decide to drink are more than simple acts. They are decisions that keep your blood flowing and your life moving. And now, what other changes are you ready to explore to protect your vascular health? Don't stop here. Take this knowledge forward, apply it, and watch how small actions can bring huge benefits. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and above all, keep taking care of yourself.